brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Monday night. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gun. Got.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
On one, ready?
Second and 7. Now Brown. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
On the ground, it's Brown. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
On one, ready?
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow here on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's Brown. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This from an even 50 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Stroud. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Reynolds now on the return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop.
Here we go.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Fine, ready?
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here we go, here we go.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
12, 12, 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Dot. Dot.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to get to the edge, and he will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 3-all is the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Texans. His 12th touchdown of the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans take a 10-3 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. To return, it is Turpin. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
In motion now, it's Collins. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Burrow now. open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Higgins sent in motion. To throw is Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8. Burrow to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Come on, ready?
3rd and a yard.
Stop.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But The biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
All right.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Number 34 on the carry. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Dot.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Dot.
Burrow. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
41-yard line.
First and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Whoa.
Going to go off tackle this time to the left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice.
Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will come back to tie things at 17. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to be third down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll be second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here's Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
On 2. Gun. Got.
On first down, Burrow. Down the field, he's got Burton. To the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Here we go.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. A tight end in motion now. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
On 2, ready?
Here now, second down and goal. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
3rd and goal.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
South.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
To throw is Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot. and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Why, Tony? Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Remember this one thing, it is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
On 1, ready? Gun. Got.
They go play action for Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
All right.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Bengals have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Here we go.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Burrow. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Reynolds now on the return. Here comes a reverse. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field.
Here we go.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Higgins sent in motion. passing right side, and Chase has it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll look underneath here for Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
1190. 1190. Stop.
Second down. Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Now, Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Play action now. It's Burrow. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Back to throw, Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. Robbie.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
All right. Hey, uno more.
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
On one, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. And this will be incomplete.
That shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the 4th quarter, those critical plays mean that much more. And you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. 15 yards through the air. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket.
Here we go, here we go.
Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Oh, ready?
And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Here we go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.